Hi y'all, welcome to Y360 Houston. Today we have a bar class. Some things you're gonna need is you're gonna need a towel, a bottle of water, and a surface to balance off of. So you can use the back of a chair, you can use a countertop, you can even use the top of a dresser, whatever you've got handy. Let's go ahead and let's sweat it out. All right, we're gonna start with feet roughly hip width apart. We're gonna take a big inhale, float the arms up over the head, and exhale, release. Big inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift. Exhale. So, starting right off the bat, lots of energy from the soles of the feet all the way up through the crown of the head and the fingertips. Don't cut this arm extension short. It's part of your warm-up. Good. 3 more. 3. 2. Last one here. Let's go ahead. Let's start getting into that balance. You're going to float one knee up. You're going to step back to a lunge. Float the knee. Back to a lunge. Float the knee. Back to the lunge. Let's add arms. Floating them up and sweeping them back. Lift and drop. Good. Now, every time I step back, I'm thinking about reaching and aiming to the back of the room with my big toe. I'm using my arms as part of that balance. Setting it up high, settling in low. Big inhale, long exhale, last 3. 2 and 1. So from here, we're going to step it back, find that lunge and hold it and drop it down, down, down. Good. So from here, I'm making sure that I have that beautiful 90-degree angle. 90 degrees in the front, 90 degrees in the back. Front thigh is parallel to that floor. Abs are braced, chest is lifted, and breathing is easy as I sink down. A little bit lower. Just a little bit lower for 3, 2, 1. Now from here, we're gonna turn that back heel in, finding a second position. Lift that heel up, turn and rotate in. Again, slow, sink, and bring it back. Good. Open, close. So, my supporting thigh stays still. I'm working through that opposite hip. Let's go ahead and let's add some arms. Lift and open. Lift and open. Remember, your arms are an extension of your spine. So what you do with those arms is going to dictate how that back looks later on. So don't just let these arms roll up and die. Put some energy in them and drop it down low, low. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it center, easy, 6. So for me, how I was taught is that 6th position is when you have both of those feet parallel, nice and soft, getting a little more flexion and extension through those ankles. Hopefully now you're already starting to build up a sweat. 2 more. And float that opposite knee up and step it back long. Float it up. Step it back. In and out with that breath. Let's pick it up. So again, I'm aiming and setting up with my big toe. I'm thinking about something called an undercurve, meaning that I'm imagining the pelvis rocking underneath something. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down into that lunge and pulse it. Pulse it. Stay low. Stay low. Think about dropping straight down. Your weight's not forward. Your weight's not back. It's evenly distributed between both legs. Straight down. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. Turn that back heel in. Open up to your second. Lift and rotate down. Lift that back heel and rotate down. Speed it up. Let's go ahead and let's add those arms. Now, if you're worried about what to do with the arms when and where, don't fret it. Just as long as those arms are moving. Sink a little bit lower every time. Just 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Turn to face me. Go ahead, open your stance, nice and wide. We're circling the arms front, 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 while adding just that little tiny roll through those legs. So this is our shoulder sequence. Shoulder circles in each direction, and then we'll modify it, change it up a little bit. But what I love about this is it doesn't require any equipment. You can do this at home. Are those shoulders starting to burn yet? I know mine are. Think lower still, lower still, lower still. Now reverse the circles, reverse them. So each set of circles is about 30 seconds. You can set it by your own clock at home. My hope is that you take some ideas from these videos and that you work out outside of them as well. Stay soft in those legs. Stay soft. Now, we're not done with our arm circles, but we are going to change our stance and direction. So, heels turn in, pinkies together and open. Pinkies together and open. Pinkies together and open. Good. Coordinate in those legs. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together and down. Every time those arms open out, your shoulder blades pull in. Now, keeping the rhythm the same with the legs, we're going to bring those thumbs together, those pinkies together, and press up and back, up and back. So what we get to work here is we get to work part of our triceps as well, and into the shoulders and into that upper back. Can you sink a little bit deeper into those legs? Down through those heels. Spread and open those toes. 5 seconds. From here, we're adding in a lunge. So arms out. You're going to shift your weight, slide the leg back, drop the knee, open out. Shift the weight, slide the leg back, drop the knee right behind the ankle, and back. That's it. So it's a curtsy lunge without the forward dip. So when you drop down, spine stays straight and tall. Good. And to encourage that, we're going to add the arms. High over the head. High over the head. Ooh, got an extra breeze. When in doubt in Houston, you know the weather will change. And thankfully, it seems to change for the better. Stay sinking. Stay low. We're going to add in some pulses in 3, 2, 1. Hold it back here and pulse. Pulse. So this is where it's okay to look down and make sure that your front thigh is lined up with your front heel. Sink a little bit lower, roll those shoulders back, lift higher through the chest. We're here for 10 more seconds. Get ready for that other side. Open the legs, slow, shift the weight, Drop that knee right behind the ankle. Bring it back. Shift that weight. Drop the knee right behind the ankle. Good. Let's pick it up. Pick it up. And remember, we don't want to collapse down in the movement. We want to stay upright. So one of the tools that we can use for that is our arms, holding them up high, overhead, every time. Where's your exhale? Are you panting? This is a good time to get control of that breath again. It's easy for me because I get to talk the whole way through this, but for you at home, make sure you're really controlling that exhale. Smoothly control through the mouth. Good, we're gonna hold it back there. We're gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. Staying low, staying low. Weight is in my front heel. Weight is in the ball of my back foot. Toes are spread and even through the floor. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Then we get to go to the ground. Last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. We're coming down to the ground now. So, always remember that when you're on the ground, you have the option of being on your knees. So here on the ground, we've got 16 sexy spiders. Ooh, did I say sexy? Yes, I did. Did I say spiders? Absolutely. You're bringing that knee all the way around to the elbow and back. All the way around to the elbow and back. Good, we've got 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. It's okay to be on the knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, child's pose. Toes together, knees open, big breath. Lots of control on the other side. Remember, if you're taking the option of being on the knees, those hands are directly underneath the shoulders. That knee is right underneath the hip. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Press back. Now I know that first half was hard. It gets easier because now we're cutting it in half. You've just got 8 reps. Pull it up, knee to tricep for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Other side. Knee to tricep for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back. Just 4 reps on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back. 4 reps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back. Now we have one last set. 16 alternating. Pull it up. Here we go. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't quit now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the knees. Come down to the elbows. Stretch. Press down through those elbow tips. Lift in the head. Slowly turn it right and left. Slowly turn it right and left. So from here, we're gonna get up and we're gonna get our chair or whatever surface we're using to balance on. So, finding your way up to a standing position, grabbing your chair, I'll be sideways so that you can best see me, but we've got toes together, heels together, squeeze the glutes, open those heels out. From here, we've got plie and lift, plie and lift. So it's not a stressed turnout, it's just a natural turnout, which should be about roughly 40, 45 degrees, but even still, I'm making sure that I'm squeezing my glutes, and when I come up, I'm thinking about lifting the pelvis up with me. Now from here, you can stay with this, or you can add a heel lift to incorporate more into those calf muscles. Now, as I roll up and I roll all the way down, I'm making sure that I keep my weight in my first 3 toes. So I'm not buckling to the outside edge of the foot. I'm staying level in those first 3 toes. Big breath, 10 more seconds. Good, last 3, 2, 1. I bet you don't feel your abs anymore though. That's the goal. So, starting from facing the bar to the side. You've got your first position. You open it up out into your second. We're sweeping the arm out as we sink low, and we're gonna slide that outside foot all the way around. Opening it up nice and wide into our second, and bringing the foot around. So what I'm doing is I'm tracing a perfect half circle on the floor with my foot, sinking all the way down, all the way up. Easy breathing. Now, if your arms are starting to get tired, you can bring them to your hip, but what I'm gonna ask you to do is try to keep them moving instead. Try to keep them moving instead. Now from here, we're gonna start to lift that leg off the ground into a little baby attitude. And it's just how it sounds. It's got some angle, it's got some sass, it's got some spark to it. You're shifting your weight all the way through, all the way through. Now this last one, you're gonna lift it up and you're gonna hold it. You're gonna carry it side. You're gonna lean to your surface and you're gonna bring knee to elbow and out. Knee to elbow and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead. I'm moving my chair around to the other side. So, heels together, toes together, open your stance. Ground plie in second, carry the leg around. Plie in second, carry the leg, plie, and carry. It's a nice, easy swish. Swish, swish. I like to pretend that this is my cleaning. That if there's a dust ball on the floor from one of my 2 dogs or cat, I can just sweep that little hairball off to the side. Let it grow over another day. Add that attitude. Attitude. Add the arm. Remember, when the arms get tired, just change their position. You can bring them down to your hip if you really, really need to. But why not? You're not holding any dumbbells. You're not working with any equipment past what you're balancing on. Put those arms through their paces. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Carry it side. Bring elbow to knee and reach out. Elbow to knee and reach out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's go ahead. Let's turn so that we're facing our chair. Got a little bend in the knee and lift. Little bend in the knee and lift. Now, from here, one leg. We're going to point back for 2 and then kick up for 2. So keeping the toe on the ground 2 times and then kicking that leg up 2 times. Make it sharp. Bring it up to rhythm. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Play with the accent of your movements. The accent is whether the movement pushes out or gets pulled in. And just by playing with that, you can play with how your muscles work and how they grow with an exercise. Doing the same rhythm all the time with our body, it gets boring. So challenge yourself to change it up. Almost there. Last one. Other side. 2, 2, lift, lift. 2, 2, lift, lift. Make sure that toe is what leads every time. Like there's a little mouse pulling your toe every time you go out, out, up, up, out, out, up, up. Engage your posture. It's really tempting to tip or dip over your chair in this position, but think about, can I just use 2 fingers to keep my posture upright, to test my balance? That's gonna make this glute work just as hard as this one. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna lift the leg, we're gonna soften the knee, and we're gonna bring it all the way up, and we're gonna pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, supporting knee. Plie, lift. Plie, lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifted. 1, 2. Plie. 2. Pulse. Plie. Pulse. Plie. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add figure 4 stretch. Bring that heel across the thigh. Sit that butt down and back. Push that booty out. And gently release. Other side. So from here, get your little first. You bring the leg back. You sink into the thigh. You lift it up and you pulse it up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plies. 8, 7, 6. Chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. 4. Pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Plie. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 1, 2. Plie. 1, 2. Pulse. Plie. Pulse. Plie. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Figure 4. Stretch it out. Easy breathing. You ready to come down to the ground for some abs? Go ahead, gently release. Finding our way down to the ground for some abs. We're coming into a half roll-up position. We're pulling back halfway, and we're twisting to the front and to the back. Front and back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up and roll it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Rolling like a ball. I love doing this exercise because it's just so joyful. So, hugging your knees into your chest. You're gonna exhale, roll to the base of the bra line. Never ever the back of the neck. And you hold your balance at the top. So we exhale to roll. Inhale to hold. Exhale to roll. Inhale to hold. Oh, see? It's fun. Exhale. Again, I like to think of this as a family exercise. This is one of my favorite exercises to do with my son at home. He does it way, 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 way better than me, but that's kind of the point. Last one. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's stretch it out. So, legs open, hands on either side, float the arms out, take a deep inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms up and over. Inhale, center. Exhale, up and over. Inhale. Long exhale. Last one to this side, we're gonna hold it. Hold it here. Reach through that top arm. Don't let it collapse in over your head. I have my palm facing the floor instead of the ceiling, because by having my palm face the floor, I can press my arm further back, continuing to lift the chest. And inhale, lift. Exhale, other side. And inhale, lift. Big breath, twist. Exhale, fold over the leg. And inhale, lift. Twist. Exhale over the other leg. Inhale, lift. Use your hands to gather those legs back towards each other. Hug your knees in, easy seated position. So, that's our bar class today. From my Y family to yours, thank you and have a great day.